It's probably...
It's more we're more in control. We're more in control of what's put out there. We can, if we don't like the way a scene turned out,
you just won't
I edit my own videos. I cut that shit and I don't post it.
Yeah, and it's not that you like fake it, but it's just like you're able to balance out your real life.
Right.
Like, there is some drama.
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah.
Right. You're like, you want to say that too, but there's also just some great things.
Right.
And for someone like her, you might only see the drama. You probably won't ever see.
Because that's all they just want the views. They want the views to come in. And how do you? My highest viewed videos are shit with drama in it. It's like that's what people like when you're.
The clickbait videos are the ones that get the most views.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and ones with drama in it. And when we were approached by a couple TV shows and I turned them down after I thought about what...
You relinquish your control and it's not worth it.
Not worth it.
A lot of people say, well, you know what you were signing up for. Actually, I didn't. Yes. I was young and pregnant and I just was trying to do whatever I could to get money.
Yes.
I never thought, and it never occurred to me until the show came out that people were going to watch me and judge me for
and that's
trying to be
intent.
my most authentic self.
Right.
It also never occurred to me that basically I signed away the rights to my privacy and the rights to tell my story the way that I want my story to be told. Mm-hmm. There are some families on YouTube that, like, I did grow up watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I do love the fact that without a TV show, they're able to kind of, like...
Tell their story.
And it's just something that this family has put together.
Right.
And they're not exploiting
Right.
They're just, like, having fun.
Exactly. Their child is just his imagination.
And really, they're setting up an entire potential career if that child decides to do this long term. Like, my kids, we set up... So now with our platform and what we do, I have... bank accounts. My kids have 401ks. They have 529s. They're paid. I pay them on a monthly basis. They have a career set for them if they ever want to go that route. They have their own Instagrams, that kind of stuff, which I don't keep up on too much or whatever. But they will be like, oh, can you post this on my Instagram? They don't have control over it because social media is scary for adults.
Terrifying.
They are not allowed, ironically enough, they are not allowed on YouTube unless I'm with them. Ironically enough, they are not allowed on YouTube unless I'm with them, and that's what we do for a living, but it's just because I see what's out there, and I know...
YouTube is not safe.
It's scary. It's a scary world out there, and it's like, and at the end of the day, like we talked about, social media is just growing beyond. It's gonna get to a point where it's growing beyond our control. Mm-hmm. So when they're these young ages, like our kids are getting older now, but it's like I want to keep them in that bubble, and people can hate me for that, but I want to keep them in that bubble for as long as they can. Mm-hmm. There's a difference between being like having them out on the internet and being this nasty place and sharing our family and doing things and creating a potential future for them and letting them be in control of what's out there and what's not out there and me deciding for their, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just a whole different. It's social media can be just as genuine as it can be extremely toxic and disgusting. It's just that's the world we live in, whether you're on the streets or on social media.
For sure.
Yep.
And it's just like I said, I don't know, we're all just trying our best, right?
Yeah. How do you guys feel about when people come on like the comments or wherever and they tell you like you don't work, you don't have a real job.
My god.
And you're just like,
you think you're watching me on TV for free? No, baby, you pay for that cable, right?
You're all like,
you pay for that internet service, right?
You edit your own video because
I do.
You probably could afford to pay someone to do it.
Oh yeah,
she does it a certain way though.
I do.
She puts so much into her. She'll edit forever, and she puts so much into her edit. Like when I edit my videos, I'm not as active on YouTube as she is. I don't have like as much of the audience as she does. But like my YouTube videos, basic fucking editing. I'm like, cut. Transitions maybe.
I don't even use transitions.
She does like sound effects and zooming in and music. Like she puts so much into it that I'm just like, you couldn't pay me to do that.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not going to edit like that. And so she gets I don't really get as much comments on that because I don't post as often. But she'll get comments like that. Like,
I've gotten that my whole
real
life because I started when I was 17. So this is the only real quote unquote job I've truly ever had. I went to college. I was going to be a teacher. I was going to, guess what? Guess where the money was? Not being a teacher. Right. It was right damn here. And I have stuff that I can go to if I needed to. But the reality of it is, and that goes back to the whole, like, what are you going to do when social media is gone, is that it's not going anywhere. If anything, it's getting bigger. I think as far as what,
it's just going to be
a real job
is going to be.
Right. And I think that the people who say like, oh, what are you going to get a real job? That kind of thing. They don't understand what social media is. They don't understand the brand deals. They don't understand the
what
revenue.
you have to do for brand deals.
The revenue from TikTok. And what I always say is that my job, and And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, my job's so hard, blah, blah, blah. But people want to act like I don't do shit. And it's,
all day content.
I can never clock out of my job. I don't get to come home and be done. Yeah. I'm constantly
because
thinking
your life
of
is
the
your
next.
job. There's no separation.
Exactly. There's no separation.
It's almost easier to clock in and just 100%. Do and clock out.
That's how I feel.
Than to have to be the creative director, the photographer, the videographer,
the editor, the content creator.
Marketing,
the marketing,
the babysitter.
Yes, exactly.
The nanny, the wife, the mom. It's so much.
It is
so much.
It's a lot.
We have a beauty studio, and it's just like you. Like an entrepreneur, you think it's like fun because you just have so much control and you get to work whenever you want to work. But I'm like, no, we're always like, if we aren't working to get clients, then we don't make money. And if we have to buy a product, we have to put like ads out and we have to, take videos.
Somebody has to stock it. Somebody has to.
Exactly. We got to clean. We got to pay rent. Like I was so exhausted
on TikTok at 2 a.m. last night, and it's like a lot of people scroll through TikTok because they're just like, oh, what's going to entertain me today? The way I view TikTok is like, what am I going to do next? What am I going to post next? I'm going to save this sound. I'm going to do this with it. It's nonstop. And don't get me wrong, I am extremely grateful for my job. Like so grateful. I love my job, but damn when people come at you sideways like your real job. It's like, you want to look at my real bank account about real money? Because it's
also
define a real job.
It's not easy. It's not easy to do this, and also like filming to me is a job. They come to my house sometimes at 9 a.m. Sometimes they don't leave until 7:30. That's more than a 9 to 5.
More than a 9 to 5.
And not to mention, at a 9 to 5, I could sit here and do my papers. I don't have to talk about whether or not me and my husband are divorcing.
Yes.
But on my job, I have to disclose my divorce. I have to do all of this.
Yeah.
It's harder than going to work. Because if I would work at Target, I wouldn't talk to you. You worked you.
Right.
I'm clocking in, doing my stocking my shit, going home.
Right.
It's not as hard. It's not as taxing.
Yeah.
Someone doesn't attack me because I'm stocking the chicken aisle at Target. You know what I'm saying? I get attacked all day and all night. I still have to share my story. I still have to run my salon. I still have to shoot all day. Someone's got to feed this baby.
Raining, yes.
Someone's got to clean this house.
Yes.
Someone's got to do all this other stuff. So it's like, we work.
Oh, yeah. And people think, they see like a YouTuber or you being on television, they see that and they're just like, oh, these bitches are just so
sitting
easy.
At home doing
nothing. And it's like, I just want to educate you. If you think that way, there is a lot. If you are doing that successfully as a real life fucking job,
then
like,
hit me up and let me know how you're sitting at home all day making money, because I would love to be that lazy too and do nothing.
Yep. And go to work and come back home and get to just completely detach, not worrying about what the entire world is saying. And yeah, that's our choice. Yeah, we did that. You didn't realize that you were getting into signing up for that.
I'm here 5 years later, and so
exactly. We obviously, there's pros and cons to this, and we've made that choice. Yes, but to have the whole world coming at you sometimes is a lot. You have to have a thick skin to do what we do, and people are brutal out there.
And also, you always have to stay on like your mental health, because it's not like a normal job. Like, just us podcasting. I don't post YouTube videos, and I'm not on MTV.
Yeah,
so, like literally just posting a podcast, I have anxiety thinking, I hope nobody takes anything I said in the wrong way.
Oh, they will.
How I am.
Like literally,
I'm like more like that. I'm like, let me listen to it again. I don't.
Yeah, I'm like,
I've been through the ringer.
Eventually, you stop caring. Because at first, you care so much that it makes you crazy.
Mm-hmm. It does,
and then it switches, and you're like, fuck you.
Yes.
You know what I realized, and maybe we should end on this, but what I will say is, I think that people talk a lot of shit, but if they had the opportunity to flip, they would flip without even consulting their closest motherfucking friends. I guarantee you that.
Amen. I completely agree.
Who the fuck would not make a bunch of money by sitting up and talking about themselves all day?
And getting to spend time with your kids.
You tell me. Right. If you turn that down,
you're crazy.
Who is you? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, don't be mad because I chose a different route. You chose YouTube.
Right.
And there are a bunch of YouTubers that are at the Met Gala. They're fucking... These YouTubers, these influencers... I say these YouTubers and these influencers. I don't feel like I'm a part of that. I like to stay very regular. But y'all influencers and YouTubers are becoming like the new celebrity.
It really is.
Celebrity. Like, it's sharing your life, posting your kids, posting tutorials, whatever you post. Mm-hmm. It's becoming the new celebrity. We're not looking for super celebrities anymore. We're making people who we can relate to, like you.
Right.
Celebrities.
Yes.
And I think that people don't look at Cardi B and say, all you do is rap your little songs on stage.
Oh my God, right? So true.
Yeah, that is true.
It's just we get the shit out of the stick for all it. I never did either.
Well, I ain't seen Beyonce in a minute. Beyonce, where your lazy ass at? Where is your lazy ass? You've been making money off that same album, bitch. We are tired of it.
Like, I'm gonna stop listening.
I've never heard that happen. So, in my opinion, make your money how you need your...
Thanks so much, Amber and Jessica, for coming on with us. Hopefully,
thank you for having us.
You guys can totally come on whenever you want. We'd love to, if you guys want us to come on your podcast.
Please.
We'd have to figure all that shit out.
And you guys live